Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Enlightened Journeys. My name is Astraea Love, and I am here to enlighten you, hopefully. Okay, so make sure that you're familiar with my legal disclaimer. It's this top part here. Okay, it goes over basically that you need to be able to use your best discernment. Okay, when working with the tarot. If you know muscle testing or if you have a pendulum, that's two ways that you can basically ask yes and no questions from your higher self. All right. So by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled, be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes any shadow banning and copywriting of either my messages or my pictures that I create for the messages. Everything said on this platform is copyrighted. Do not copy my messages and do not steal from God and the Holy Spirit. Okay. I'm reminding everybody about my personal human rights and do not persecute me. All right. Okay. So now we're going to do the prayer. And I'm just going to do this bottom part. So God, please block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any type of way. Also, the beautiful background sounds you're hearing is the YouTube channel called Healing Vibrations. Make sure that you guys get a subscription to there. We're listening to a spiritual healing crystal singing bowl sound bath today. All right, so I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on the earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. All right, so welcome in, everybody. Okay, so that's that. So basically, somebody's up under judgment, of course. Surprise, surprise. I feel like we should look into the Who Is It deck. Then we'll go into the tarot. Okay. So let's see. Oh, I was just hearing a description, but we'll see what comes out with the cards. Black or African American. Okay, so there could be somebody that is Black or African American that's up under judgment. They could have a tooth gap. Hi, welcome everybody coming into the chat. This person could have a tooth gap as well. Okay. Okay. This is a practitioner. Okay, I'm getting that's all the information we're going to get on this person. For some reason, now we have another person. So this is the practitioner that we're talking about. Okay, we've got a Black or African American person with a tooth gap. That is a practitioner. That's one person that's up under judgment. The person that went to them to get this work done, whatever it is blonde. Oops, sorry. So this is another person. This person could have very exaggerated features. I don't know what those could be, but this is like a super weird picture. So a square face. So yeah, exaggerated features would be a square face. So yeah. Yeah, blessings to everybody coming into the chat. So we've got, I don't mean to laugh. I'm not laughing at this person. Okay. So we have, so this is the, you may know somebody that is blonde with exaggerated features that has a square face. And this is what I was picking up though. Why are they blonde? Because I'm picking up their Hispanic or Latino. I'm definitely was picking up that. So maybe they have blonde hair, but they're, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so these are the two people that we're dealing with. We're dealing with somebody that gets their hair dyed blonde, okay? Or they have blonde streaks going through it, and they have a very square face, exaggerated features, and they're Hispanic or Latino. Okay, so now we're gonna work with the true crime oracle because I want to see what these people were doing, basically. God, what was their intention was to mind control. Okay, that's not all of it. They went to this practitioner. I feel like this practitioner could, for some of you guys, this practitioner is going to be in another country. For some of you guys, this practitioner is going to be in well, if you're from the United States, could be from the United States, or again, they could be in another country. I'm getting that there's probably 7 or 8 different countries that this practitioner either travels to or they work through. Okay. And they're all like, I don't want to say third. Well, yeah, they're kind of like, no, I'm not going to say all of them are third world countries. I don't consider Canada or even, I heard Puerto Rico. This is about a gift. So this is, again, I want a new story to come up. I'm tired of hearing about people being obsessed with your spiritual gifts. Like, this is getting like boring at this point. So yes, so somebody's obsessed with your spiritual gifts. Okay, this is what God gave you. So this is why they're trying to go to a practitioner. And this practitioner, I feel like, always tells whoever comes to them everything that they want to hear, right? Like that it's going to succeed. This is an organized crime. Obviously, if you have more than one person working together to create something, then yes, it's an organized crime. I would consider, but this guy makes it look like, I don't know, the Hat Man. If you know about the Hat Man is a shadow person that comes and gives you he came and gave me a vision one time. I was looking in the mirror and he came up behind me, and this thing is a shadow person. They are absolutely terrifying when they manifest. And he put his hands around my belly and I had a miscarriage months later. And it was like he was trying to tell me that I was pregnant and I didn't understand. But anyways, this Hat Man energy, this reminds me of shadow people. Like literally that picture looks like shadow people or an Agent Smith. You know what I mean? From like the Matrix, that's obsessed with the fact that basically you have a gift. And the fact, it's not just that you have a gift, it's that basically they can't use you. They can't use your gift to harm other people and to do whatever the hell they want. And so that's what I just say. Cut the deck on intuition. So that's what this is about. It's about you having this intuition. And it's also about you being a power supply. It's definitely about that. Yeah, we definitely do not support bullying, because bullying can cause somebody to literally take their own life. And that would, I mean, people should just be straight up ashamed of themselves. But yeah, using other people to spiritually bully others and try to steal in their gifts, this is stupid. You have intuition about this organized crime, and you know that you're a very powerful person. And so, that you have this gift, whatever, it's going to be a different gift for each and every one of you, but it's something that's very strong. So I don't know why I'm getting this fake death. It's like, literally, I feel like this practitioner who's up under judgment right now is thinking about faking their death. I literally feel like that's what they're going to do. Or they're going to, because the work is not working. This practitioner's work is no longer working. They're up under judgment. This Latino person that with blonde hair, a square face, and exaggerated features, that went to the practitioner to get this work done on collective, they set this practitioner up by giving them your information. So this fake death is, something that I feel like that person, that practitioner is thinking about doing, because like I said, they have a lot of clients in different countries, and this practitioner has unalived somebody, not only with witchcraft but in real life as well. And there's some connection to this Latino person and Puerto Rico. Debt, like I just said, that they're in major debt, like financial debt and karmic debt. And so these people are going to be wanting their money back, because all of the work that this practitioner's done over all the years has kept people under spells. And now this practitioner cannot practice. If they practice, they'll lose their life. They'll die. That is just the truth. And they know this. They know that they did too much. The Most High God is involved now, and they're basically in debt. And they're running from their clients, because their clients, all the work is like that was keeping people in positions and all this shit, all of it's getting removed, literally just wiped off the board. Like God's wiping this person out. And this other person that did this to you, imprisonment, straight up imprisonment. They wanted to control your mind. This person can't even control their mind. Why in the hell would they believe? Welcome everybody coming into the chat. Why would they ever believe literally that they would be able to control your mind when they can't even control theirs? That doesn't make sense. But yeah, this imprisonment card, these people are like, they wanted you to get imprisoned because of this gift. They also tried to make you broke. And then they tried to cover up your existence. Somebody could have pretended to fake your death or some shit like that, or they could have planned to do that. But again, I did pick up that this person's thinking about faking their death, and then moving somewhere else to another country and starting a new life, literally. Oh my God. I'm such a ninja. Those cards almost just flew out like that underneath the table, and I caught them all mid-air. I would have been pissed. Would not have want to pick these things up. Okay. Did any of them fall? No, that's crazy. They're so slippery. Anyways, so this imprisonment energy, they wanted to imprison you because you are a power supply spiritually. Okay. So you need to understand that's the, when you ask the why, and it's about this gift that you have. I feel like this Latino person is a Jezebel spirit. And I also feel like this African-American woman also has Jezebel. So that's what's going on here. What I just say, Jezebel, love. Okay. This is exactly it. Jezebel wants to be loved deeply, but she can't, whatever. I'm not going to talk shit. I'm just going to say that she hasn't gotten her shit together yet. She still finds it amusing to drive people absolutely insane. Like she will like drive people to do things to ruin their beauty. Like, first of all, and all sorts of other things, because she just hates people. Well, most people. She hates men, but she also wants to be loved by a man, and she knows she can't get a demon to love her because it's a demon. In the back of its mind, it's going to end up screwing her over, and she knows that. So that's why she targets humans. What I just say about this love marriage wedding. Literally, somebody could have wanted to try to marry you in the spirit. Like this, like literally somebody wanted to imprison you because they're in love with you. Make it make sense, bitch. This is all about jealousy and envy, I bet. I bet. But this woman could be trying to get somebody back, and they're using African magic. Could have been somebody that was in your neighborhood. I don't feel like you're in that neighborhood now. Or it could be somebody that's planning to come to your neighborhood. Exactly. They're having legal proceedings. This person is like literally going to go to jail. Boat. I feel like this is the way that this African woman is going to travel, is by boat. She's not going to get on a plane. I really feel like somebody is watching her, and whatever this organized crime is, I feel like there's another person that's involved that's cloaking their energy, basically. They're trying for me to not see who they are. Yeah, this practitioner's running from their clients. That's crazy. They're up under some heavy ass judgment. Who is this person that doesn't want to be seen, Most High, that is trying to cloak their energy? It's somebody that's involved here with this situation. Somebody that has red lips. They put red lipstick on. They've got freckles. Green eyes. Red lips, freckles, green eyes, dark skin. So who is this person? Okay. This person could have, like, when it says dark skin, it's not this dark. No, it's not. But it's like somebody that's like a mix between black and white, you know? Kind of like Beyonce's color. I'm getting fun colored hair. They may have weaves, and like they may weave in a fun color into their weave, is what I'm seeing. They also can wear their hair like they can wear it in any type of it is somebody that's mixed, and they've got green eyes, which is a very interesting. Yeah, this is somebody from another country. Well, not from the United States. I'm getting a third world country. Okay, and this person could be actually elderly. So this is somebody that's trying to stay young. They're trying to stay youthful. Oh my gosh, I get it. Okay, each one of these people have been stealing something from you. And we're from the collective. Let's just say that. You've got this elderly woman who's been watching over this younger woman, and this person has been going to the practitioner. So these two people know each other. So this is an organized crime. This is with a practitioner and this Latina person, and then this person that's half and half. So that's what we're dealing with. You may know this half and half person, but you don't have to know them, because I feel like they're not the same age as you. You know what I'm saying? So you probably met them, but didn't know them. Okay, so we are dealing with an African practitioner that has a gap in their teeth. All right, we're going to do the tarot now. Yeah, you can see their faces. So can I. It's like really wild. The last person was so old. I was like, whoa, they're like not, you may not, maybe didn't even notice them because they're so old. I just felt something grab at my waist. Fucking demons. Whatever. Don't be touching me. So somebody could be, what does that mean? What does your waist mean? It's like your core. Let's see. Yeah. That's what I was explaining yesterday, that what they do is like a yearly ritual. And this yearly ritual, it basically is supposed to, they do it on certain holidays, like the New Year. They do it on Halloween, the New Year, and then they do it on like Valentine's Day. Basically, they're trying to change and March. What is the one in March that's about luck? St. Patrick's Day. Thank you. So yeah, they do it on those dates because they try to utilize the energy of that holiday to create for themselves. And what I'm picking up is that's the toy, basically doing it on those dates. Then when they just do the regular moon magic, every time the moon cycle goes from new to full, they're using the moon to manifest. That's like the battery that goes in the toy that makes it work. And that's what's been happening. So this African practitioner is getting cut off. What they were after was a love commitment. Literally, I feel like dark Cupid, which is like Cupid's shadow. There's a group of stars that's called Cupid, and then there's called dark Cupid, which is another group of stars. I'm picking up dark Cupid energy, that dark Cupid's been shooting these people down out of the sky. So yeah, this also, the Lovers talks about an important decision that has to be made as far as in love relationships, because there may be somebody that's trying to trap you, or they may be sending somebody in. The Latino person, she is about your guys' age. Okay, she's within the age range. Yeah, this is about you coming into union with somebody and coming into this Six of Wands public recognition and fame and success. So which means your dreams finally are realized and you actually execute them, this is beautiful, you guys. This is amazing. Also, I feel like you may draw in a partner, okay, that is a twin flame energy for you, and something you do with this person will end up bringing fame and success. This also could be talking about like celebrity couples and stuff like that are meant to be. You could be seeing a lot of like just in your like reels or shorts and stuff, you could be seeing a lot of things about celebrity couples. That would definitely be a message about, when you can watch. What I love about celebrities is they all go through things that that other humans do, right? And even though they're rich and powerful and famous, they're still going through human problems. So it's like, yeah, 343. So it's like we can look at, and same thing with the Bible, we can look at the situations that are going on and actually learn from them. That way we don't make the same mistakes, because this also could represent you wanting to show off a new relationship, which I would just tell you to keep it to yourself, because what people don't know, they can't try to ruin. And trust me, these people don't even know about your person, but they're still trying to stop this from coming into existence with this flippin' moon magic, with doing this crap underneath the moon. And yeah, some of these are hidden enemies, but some of them are people that you have seen once, or maybe they're online or something like that. So I feel like also these people are very paranoid that what they sent out is going to return back to them. And they're very accurate about that. They're up under judgment for this moon magic that they were doing. They were literally trying to put your life in danger. And I feel like that is a big no-no, so that they could succeed. And it got judgment. There it is. It got judgment called on them so freaking fast. I mean, so quickly, because what they really tried to put God's mission in danger. What the Most High wants is what the Most High wants. And that's it's going to be at the end of the day. That's why God's calling judgment on this. Nobody should be using the moon to attack anybody else. If you're not using the moon to manifest for yourself in a positive way, then you're using the moon and abusing your gifts to hurt people. And that's not right. Yeah, you're going to continue to have this Ace of Swords protection from the Most High God, no matter what, which means it's an excellent time for you to begin your work. It's an excellent time for you to work on yourself. And it's also an excellent time to be present and try to be mindful about what thoughts you're creating that would be the same vibration as this lower moon energy. Because again, when they're doing magic, it's like throwing spaghetti at a wall, trying to see what's going to stick. They don't know if this magic is going to take. And most of the time it does not. It ends up returning to them. And it's because you have this protection and because judgment gets called. But you could have needed to call judgment and the situation wasn't getting resolved because you didn't call judgment. Now that judgment's been called, things are about to shake. Shit's about to shake and people are about to wake up. Because this moon magic was deadly. Let's just say that. And you guys, some of you have Khonshu, which he is usually associated with the new moon, but he is associated with the moon. And so Khonshu had to step in, you guys, for some of you. And of course, the Most High God gives these other deities or Elohim or whatever permission to do that, to help you guys. So don't think that you're here alone, because you're not. Whoever's creating this is about to be imprisoned. They're in the Eight of Swords energy. They're overwhelmed with their problems and they don't see a way out. You see that this is somebody that literally, oh, thank you for liking the video. Yeah, it didn't even add +1. I'm telling you, I'm like, they're censoring messages. It's so annoying. And they're like literally shadow banning my shit and fucking with it. And I know it's the people that work for YouTube. I was literally just talking about this and I was like really upset. I was crying, but I'm past it now. It is what it is. God's going to literally imprison these people. They're fucked. Like their personal life is going to fall apart. The people that are doing this to me, it's crazy. Because they're not just doing it to me, they're doing it to other readers that are right on the money. And so they don't like people that tell the truth. And why even why even talk if it's going to be a lie? Like the fuck? But yeah, they're about to be in prison. This moon magic, they wanted to literally get you locked up for something. Eight of Wands. They took some shit to the crossroads. I command every crossroad demon to back the fuck up. Cease and desist all activities, all demonic activities. And whatever was offered at the crossroads, the answer is no. Yeah, the Loa are not accepting that shit. So yeah, you are the King of Pentacles energy. This is your true energy. So you could be a divine masculine. Again, you don't have to assign a pronoun to the cards, like, because people can show up. We obviously know some people can show up not as they are. So they could show up, they could be a lesbian and show up as a masculine. But I am picking up that you do have the ability to create for yourself. And your life's mission and career will put you into the King of Pentacles if you're not already there. See, you should have been in this King of Pentacles position a long time ago. Oh my God, they tried to lock you back in bug hell. See, that is not good. But yeah, this judgment is causing basically you to have to make a decision about something. And I feel like that you're going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to make a decision that's going to, it could be cutting somebody off. You could you could figure out who this person is. Again, I'm getting that some of you don't even know this Latino person or it's Latino, not Latina, but yeah. And that you've seen the African practitioner maybe once, you guys. So that's why I'm like, why? So what is it? Why are they are doing magic on a collective of people. That person goes to different countries and does magic on the entire people. I pray that that's removed. That's like evil as shit, dude. I can't believe that. I mean, I can, because people are just rancid, but I don't know. What I just say, rancid, rotten, dead, necropic. Exactly. they were trying to bring about death with this crossroads offering, and they were trying to bring about imprisonment. And you haven't done anything to be imprisoned, so they're gonna have to really come up with some extra shit there, you know? Wow, yeah. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, anytime that you figure out who it is, like we just call judgment, justice is here. You're going to receive justice. And it's going to be swift. It's going to be most likely blind justice, because these people have been so busy looking into your life that they've forgotten to look at theirs, and they're about to have a great ending. They wanted death so bad, they can have it. Exactly. They're in the 9 of Swords right now today. Like the fact that you showed up today, the fact that you brushed your teeth, that you got up, that you moved around, that you drank water, that this person, they think that you should be dead by now, that there's no way that you should still be alive. And I'm telling you that this person's energy is returned back to them. This crossroads, and when they were at this crossroads, they could have asked for something else. They didn't have to do this. They didn't have to try to bring death to you. That's what they decided to do. They decided to bring an offering to the crossroads to pop a leg butt, and the spirit spit in this person's face and allowed them to conjure up death, but it's not going to be to send to you, because you have the Ace of Swords protecting you, the Most High God. Above, as above, so below. You're protected from death as above and so below. And so you're getting justice for whatever they were trying to do to remove this success that you're getting and to keep you from being the King of Pentacles. They're in the Tower for this. The 9 of Swords in the Tower, and the 5 of Pentacles, which means a lot more bad shit's going to come to them than anything that's good. So yeah, the 9 of Swords is like grief, emotional pain, being distraught, in a crisis, mentally ill, physically ill, in bed, sick, up all night, worrying, stressing, pressed because this attachment of death, they don't know what, they can't transmute the energy of death. Well, maybe they should have thought about that before trying to send it to you. They're also trying to use something with the energy of Easter to manifest a death for you, like how Christ died. Whatever. That shit already happened. It's never going to happen again. And not like that. But yeah, they're trying to use the energy of death and resurrection to put you in the 9 of Swords, to take from you and to steal your life. And now they're in the Tower for it, and they're whining and crying because they tried to make you thrown out. They tried to put you in the 5 of Pentacles, tried to make you outcasted by others, and tried to open every avenue of your life up to attack. That now they're whining and crying because they're in the Tower. You're getting, and they see that you're getting justice. You're getting to move forward. You're still getting money. You're still going to be rewarded. You still have the clout. You still have the merit in the spirit, and that you're bringing things from the spirit to the physical. These people are flipping the fuck out. They're losing their goddamn minds over this. The fact that their love spells weren't able to do anything to you, it's got these people pissed off. There's also somebody from the Caribbean. So like I said, this practitioner travels to many countries. But yeah. Yeah, they absolutely want to crucify. That's it, the exact intent, pretty much. It's the same shit over and over again. I swear to God. It's like, and again, this African practitioner they don't check. When somebody comes to them and gives them money, they are so desperate for money that they just accept that money, and they don't check in the spirit to see if they should attack this person or not. So they've been ranking up a lot of bad. They're gonna really suffer in a bad way. They're gonna be casted out, and they're gonna be like abandoned by a mentor. What I say, for all this magic. See, you're the magician. You have the ability to turn this around because you can shape your reality with your thoughts and beliefs. if it wasn't for that, these people would have their way, but they're not going to have their way because you're not going to align with the energy of their magic. No more. If and they're trying to trigger you to get angry, don't get angry. Just be patient. Be like, you know what? You do not even deserve my anger, and you're trying to intentionally send demons to me and trigger me and trying to get me thrown out of shit. This is all things that are low vibrational, and that's not what I'm about. I'm about being in my power, being in the magician. I'm about receiving justice. I'm about my fucking money, bitch. That's what I'm here about. Yeah, I'm here to also help the world, but I'm here about what I got to do to make my life to be able to continue forward. These people are not taking into consideration that they need resources to continue forward in their life, and they can't gain. If they're trying to steal your resources, what happens if you steal your own resources back? What happens if you just call your energy and your power back? See, these people are trying to work you against yourself, and they don't see this strength. They do not see that you are this powerhouse of energy, and that they're not going to be able to achieve whatever stupid shit that they want. This is because of your Four of Pentacles, your inheritance. Your inheritance is very strong. These people could try to shadow ban. They could try to do whatever they want. But at the end of the day, that doesn't change. And this is whether you complete what you're doing or not. It's not going to change the fact that this Ace of Cups is still being given to you from God, which is the Holy Grail. Doesn't change the fact that you have the Holy Grail within you. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. The Holy Spirit and God are still giving you this offer, this Ace of Cups. That means you're going to be loved by people. You can be loved by people, and you can also be wealthy. There's nobody that's going to be able to stop you, only you. And that's why this person's trying to use your own energy against you. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely were trying to cloak themselves. They didn't want you, and that's what they were doing with this moon. They didn't want you to see that they were trying to falsely imprison you, trap you, get you stuck, and that they were trying to bring a death to your life, and that they were making offerings to demons at the crossroads. But God called judgment on this fucking offering so fast that they didn't have even enough time to complete the offering. And this is one reason why they're in the Five of Pentacles. God knew where to hit this person to make it hurt. Because if they're in the Five of Pentacles, they're not going to be able to spend all of their time shadow banning you if they don't have a house to live